Oh, hey Owen, how you doing?
Depressed.
You and your jokes.
I'm gonna go kill myself now.
A podcast? Sure. Let's do it.
Where do you keep the razor blades?
This is a podcast hosted by Owen and Phil. Grab your family and your friends because we've got some time to kill.
I'm gonna cut myself now.
Speaking of killing,
I'm cutting myself now.
did you lock your front door?
How do I stop the bleeding?
'Cause if you didn't, we are liable to break in and stab you and leave you bleeding on the floor. We spent all of our money to bring you this production.
Why are you still
I hope
singing?
you can all appreciate that we spent nothing on this introduction.
For the love of God, help me.
This is our podcast, yeah. It's called The Wave of Absurdity.
Help me.
Now that you've listened this far, you'll be trapped here for an eternity. Oh! Let's listen in and see what the boys are up to.
The Wave of Absurdity, a new podcast I have started with my co-host Phil,
Hello.
who I think is slightly retarded. We talk and we banter for over an hour. Things start to get off nice, then they start to get sour. Insult after insult, harsh word after word. You could say all this talk was quite absurd.
Why are you reading out our contract? That was very impressive, Owen.
Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, because you were like, I'm so unprepared, I almost died. And as a lot of our conversations go, I was like, whoa, save it for the podcast. So, Owen, why were you late?
Okay, so I bought a Blu-ray drive for my PC a few days ago. It arrived, I installed it, and
I immediately have an idea of what happened. I'm sorry, go ahead.
The connecting cable, I didn't have an extra connecting cable and I couldn't find one online, I couldn't find anything else, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just buy a whole new power supply unit. So I did, and that arrived today, and I connected it all up, everything was running fine. I watched a Blu-ray movie, I was like, oh, I'm loving this, look at me, oh, high flyer now, living the Blu-ray dream. Next thing you know, computer shuts off, I'm thinking, hang on a minute.
That's not standard operating procedure.
What the hell's going on here? So I'm thinking, okay. So I'm confused, obviously. So then I thought, maybe it's a dodgy wire. So I take out my computer case and start fiddling around, as it is.
That's not a euphemism? You were literally doing that?
I was literally fiddling with little connections.
Go on.
Listen, honest children. So I was doing that, and everything seemed in place. Everything seemed fine and stable. So then I just left it out. I put the power connector back in. I pressed the power button. Next thing you know, fucking smoke just comes bailing out. My hand was in the fucking computer. So when that shocked, I don't know what the hell it did, but it did something. It rattled the damn machine. My hand was in there, so I was thinking, oh my god, have I just set my hand on fire? Next thing you know, the whole fucking room is filling up with smoke. I don't know what the fuck to do. I had a fan next to me, so I just start putting on the fan. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Quick,
I'm
feed
worrying
the fire.
I don't know. I to get rid of the smoke, so I don't know what I was doing. I was afraid that I was going to set the fire alarm off and get everybody investigating into what that idiot downstairs is doing. I don't want them to come into my house. I got a lot of dirty things in my house.
Wait, did you say again? You don't want them coming in? You don't want them...
No, I'm the only one that hasn't set off the fire alarm.
Oh, well, congrats on being that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so...
That's a great building you live in. Do they hand out plaques for that? Sorry. So there's smoke all over the place.
There's smoke all over the place. It's stinking really bad. I'm looking at the computer case. I quickly go behind the computer case, whip out the power cable, sparks are flying. I'm thinking, holy fucking shit, what am I going to do?
This is the end.
I'm thinking, oh God, legitimate thought. As this was happening, I was thinking, quick, turn on my laptop, tell Phil I'm going to be late.
I don't believe that for a minute.
No, honestly, I did turn on my laptop, but while I was repairing the damage.
meant thinking about me. God.
No, honestly, no. Honestly, I swear to God, I was thinking, oh God, I'm going to be late. What was Phil gets mad? It was like within a split second. So that thought came, and I fucking threw that shit right out of the window. I was thinking, more pressing matters are going on right now. My case is bellowing with smoke.
Prioritize, man. Good thinking.
My case is bellowing with smoke. It's stinking really bad. I'm just in my t-shirt and underpants. I'm thinking, oh God, what am I going to do? What if somebody starts seeing the smoke and they knock on the door, and then there I am just in my white undies.
The firemen break in, and there's like a passing, I don't know, school bus of kids. Like,
there's a school right next to me as well. So I see, I'm still fumbling now. I didn't know what to do, and I opened up the window, and then the next thing you know, everything calmed down, and I was like,
"What are the damages?"
Oh God, it's still smoking, but then it calmed down.
What are the damages?
My computer case is sort of broken.
Okay.
I think I've lost one of my RAM sticks.
Could you put a monitor? How many pounds in material would you say you have to replace?
Well, I can get a replacement on the.
Just guesstimate.
Oh, a RAM stick. I don't know what that costs. It's like £10.
All right. So not a whole lot. Not a bad thing.
Well,
I mean, a bad thing.
I'm getting the same warning signs that I had last time. My computer blew up, so that's why I told you before recording. If I go, it's because it's happened again.
All right, fair enough. Hang on a sec. I gotta take the headphones off. I'm walking. I'm 4 feet away from the computer. Now I am back. Now I realize this strictly audio, but maybe you'll be able to hear this. Hear that?
Yeah. Yes.
That is the sound of a fully charged fire extinguisher for 3 different types of fires.
I don't have a fire extinguisher.
I realize that because in your story, not once did you mention it. Well,
do you know what, though? I'm going to buy one now.
I think it's a sound investment.
I also learned how well I can make dry ice with fire extinguishers, so I might do that as well.
There's many uses, non-fire, but always save one strictly for fire.
The fuck that? Dry ice, man. I can make my house seem like a Halloween themed.
I'm glad you're okay. However, after hearing the story, I hardly find this anywhere near as life-threatening as the initial Skype message went.
Dude, I'm telling you, my hand, I was so close to being shocked. With however, and the thing actually broke, and there's I don't know what's inside of these power things, but this liquid was all over the.
If you're not careful, Transformers might come and try to steal it to save their planet. So
good, it's defective. Take it.
It's not defective. You broke it transforming it. You probably broke a lot of toys when you were younger. Who would have thought PC gaming could have been so dangerous?
Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I do not pay good money to be almost killed by a product, but what can you do? No Blu-ray for me tonight.
You could have been watching the big old Blu-ray upstairs, or whatever euphemism you want to relate to not existing anymore. I'm telling you,
because I got a pacemaker.
What?
You don't know that. I got a pacemaker. So,
really?
God knows what an electrical shock could have done. It could have spazzed out my pacemaker. I don't know. I mean, people expect me to know about my pacemaker. I don't know if it's going to change.
Wait,
if it
sorry.
Gets an electrical shock.
You're just going to wait till the 3rd episode, about 10 minutes in, and say you have a pacemaker? Really?
Yeah, it's common knowledge to everybody on my channel, at least.
Oh, well, I'm late to the game. All right. Well, then, yeah, that adds another degree of danger.
I mean, who knows? It could have, fucked up my settings, and then it could have, beaten my heart until it explodes. I don't know.
I know it. I know what you should do, Owen. You should play with your willy more. I'm not a doctor.
I'm not taking advice from you. Although, having a pacemaker does make for some great airport scenarios.
I can imagine. Do you go
'Cause
to airports even if you don't have a flight? Just to be like, yeah, fucked your day up, didn't I?
well, I sort of get like, well, it's not special treatment, but I get treated like a terrorist. So,
Well, I've seen your picture. I would treat you like a terrorist.
well, I can't grow a beard, so instantly I'm not a terrorist.
No, you look like a bastard. Sorry. I know most of the people have seen your picture, but for those that haven't, imagine a bastard. Now think of Owen. Go on.
Thank you.
I don't.
So yeah, I get escorted. It's usually with at least two officials. Maybe an armed person will traipse behind just to make sure I'm not going to do anything crazy. And then he put me in this glass container, and they got...
I don't suppose dollar bills start blowing around and you get to catch as many and keep them?
It's not that exciting, although I do get fondled, as you would expect. But there's two dudes
in the pants
covering
area.
Both exits, usually with guns, in the pants area.
Oh, see, I thought that was a euphemism. Two guys covering both exits. I understand.
You're a sick man. It's not funny. This is what I have to go through every day. Well, every day. Every time I go to the airport, So then...
You have to fly to your computer.
It's not funny because there's usually...
Well, then why didn't you bring it up on the podcast?
Well, I don't know. I had great things to talk about on a podcast. I've got camel toe, a guy falling...
Sorry,
and
are these just the key words you've written down to jog your memory, or have you entitled them?
No, that's what I put down to remember me better. So usually I get this sort of broken English person. Hello, Mr. Chamberlain. Yeah. And the next thing you know, starts fondling me in all these areas. But I always make a conscious effort to look him in the eyes at all times, even when he's going down below.
You make him experience the land down under.
I just feel like an alpha male. It's like, yeah, you're the one touching my junk. Yeah. Yeah.
If you break eye contact, that means you like it more than I do. Stare at me, asshole. Stare at me.
Exactly. So, yeah, got a pacemaker. That was exciting.
Well, that threw off my whole tone. Like, there's an amazing fact. Owen has a pacemaker.
I'm just going to look at my scars. I'm on my third one.
Well, I'm not impressed with scars. But I don't feel like trying to follow up any sort of, well, let me tell you about my day type thing. So maybe after the news.
Don't you want to hear any of my stories that I've put down?
Your stories about what?
The stories that I've put down to remind me of. I mean, they could be very quick. Pick one. Camel toe. Guy falling.
I'm going to have to go with guy falling.
So I was in the shop and a guy fell over.
Did he see you laugh?
No, because what annoyed me. It annoyed me that he fell over.
Look at that jackass abiding to the laws of gravity.
Because he fell into me.
Oh, that makes more sense. Maybe.
So next thing he's just walking there. Next thing you know, that you hear the glorious squeaking of the floor as he's falling, just squeak, and off he goes.
Maybe it wasn't an accident.
I don't know, but he rubbed all on my leg and he just fell flat on his face.
Did it seem like he took a long time falling? Did he rub up against you uncomfortably?
I don't know. I was in a game shop, so I was looking at games. I was with my friends.
Somebody was humping your leg. You didn't decide to check that out?
I just stared at him, and he took a while to get up, so he was pretty hurt, which was great for me. But I was quite professional. I only mocked him after I left the store.
Good, no.
My friend thought it was like some sort of earthquake. He thought like the whole shelves were caving in. But thankfully,
Thankfully,
at least
you weren't harmed.
at least he didn't fall next to somebody that is of a mocking nature, because then that would be quite embarrassing for him. So,
Could you describe him physically?
big, fat.
Did he look prone to accidentally bumping into things and falling over?
Well, he had glasses on. So, well, I have glasses on too. So, I just burnt myself.
When he when he walked around in your head, were you going fomp 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 fomp?
No, I guess he was. I don't know your stupid pounds thing, but I don't know. I guess.
All right.
But yeah, that was funny. I guess I'm gonna save camel toe for next week.
Yes. Well, I'd like to maybe talk a little in this podcast now.
I'm sorry, man. I'm buzzed.
I know. You're.
Oh, I almost died.
You're juiced. Your adrenaline will wear off soon.
All right. Let's not go that far.
Probably right before Master Debater, where you'll lose. I was in line in a store.
Hey,
in a store.
quickly.
Just cut me off.
Why don't you see penguins in Britain?
I don't know, Owen. Why don't you see penguins in Britain?
Because they're afraid of whales.
Well, see, I can't figure out why you wanted to get rid of the soundboard.
It's easier for me to edit, damn it.
All right. Oh, that really itches. So, yes, I was standing in line, and the dude behind me, was like...
Fell over?
No, not as funny. He's like, don't I know you from somewhere? No, I don't think so. You sure? Did you ever work in Jersey? No, I didn't work in Jersey. You sure, man? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what I friggin' did with my life. But he just...
Are you sure?
Well, he was rattling off, like, did you ever work at, this place? Have you lived in Cheltenham? No. You sure you didn't work in Jersey? I recognized him before he recognized me, and I was adamant on not acknowledging the recognition. He was somebody, this is well over a decade ago, but I used to work for security at a store. I caught him twice in like the span of 3 months and had him arrested for shoplifting. He has very distinct elbow spiderweb tattoos and kind of a birthmark on his eye. And I realized when he asked me if I was ever in the prison, I'm like, no, that's not where I know you from either, sir. It's just I was afraid.
You should have just said yes and started, like, bumming.
No, what? No. I'm fearful.
Started dropping the soap, getting your shanks out.
I'm fearful of the man. He looks like he didn't age well, but my first encounter, he's like, I got AIDS, I'm going to spit on you, So, I didn't necessarily want
AIDS.
Well, that was big, well, still is, I imagine, but you didn't need a weapon if you were in a confrontation. Just like, I got AIDS, I'll spit on you. I'm like, fuck it, take the watches. It's just, they don't pay me enough to get spit on. Also, I think the second time, I'm pretty sure I watched him get brutalized by the police, but they were just responding to his actions. So yeah, it was a very scary moment. I thought he might recognize me and spit on me.
Give you AIDS.
Yeah. It was terrible. The experiences with him were horrible. How would you like it if you ran into somebody that on 2 separate occasions you're like, oh man, I do not I don't, what if he scratches me? That shit. Fuck
again, have I said this before? You just go into a foreign accent.
Wait, as the perpetrator or as the person apprehending them? Please give me back the watches that you have been taking from our store. And what do you want me to do?
No, when you met him again, you just be like, I
What do you got under your shirt, asshole?
English is how you piggy say no good.
I've tried that. During Christmas, I will wear earbuds that are connected to nothing. It just runs into my pocket, just so people don't fucking talk to me online. It doesn't work. People fucking tap me on my shoulder. Ask anybody that knows me in real life. I just draw these people. They want to talk to me. They want to tell me about their shit. They just always. Sorry.
It's time for World News. So we're going to start off this wonderful segment quickly by going through the viewer email that have linked to articles. We're not going to give as much attention as you would imagine.
A lot of emails.
To these articles. Yeah, there's a lot of emails.
Thank you.
Quickly, this one was from Matt Kendall, and he sent a toilet-themed restaurant, basically.
Sorry, I saw that.
It's a very well laid out email. There's lots of pictures, and it's absolutely crazy. People eat ice cream shaped like poo out of poo-shaped dishes. And I don't know why you would want to do that personally. Owner Wang Ti-Zai, it's weird, very weird man. Should not be allowed to reproduce, and they should demolish his entire business. This one is from
Sorry, wouldn't you eat it just as a novelty? I mean, isn't that what it's all about?
Not really.
Okay.
Let's go to the restaurant where you can pretend to eat shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This one is from Cole H. He sent a nice picture of a shark that looks like a sir, but he also sent a link. Duct tape bandit robs a liquor store. Stupid idiot goes around robbing. Well, he robbed a little store with. You can buy a mask from a cheap Halloween store or fancy dress store, but no.
I sell them for $1.50.
Say $1.50. How much is duct tape? Freaking.
It's like $6 for a roll, man.
Exactly. So and you got to pull that thing out your hair. That's just a very, very bad day.
Did you see the video that somebody made where it like superimposes the two images of him when he's saying he didn't do it, and then the duct tape image? It's like rock music is going on.
It fit pretty well. Okay, this one quickly is from Randall E. Fashion for tight jeans is increasing testicular problems among men.
He addressed that to Owen specifically.
Oh, I don't wear jeans. I'm pretty much naked pretty much all the time. I'm half naked right now.
It's to Owen.
One ball out. And there's this is the final one from Connor. If I didn't get to your news, hopefully I'll get to it next time.
Can I jump the gun here?
Sure.
For Connor? Well, I feel a little personal attachment to this. Simply, the headline, and all you need to know, is man pulls out crossbow in Philadelphia road rage incident. There are so many gun users laughing at this. Why? Why a crossbow? 2 people sent in stuff about what was it, a fox that's mare?
Oh my god, there's a foxy mare?
Sorry. Inconclusive. It's a cat. It's a cat that's a mare.
What?
Yes. From... There's either...
Okay, good. Okay. Zachary... Oh, no, we're still from Colin or whatever his name was. Indiana man pleads guilty to neglect DWI for strapping kids to hood of car.
Oh, yeah, more depressing shit. Yeah.
If you were to... I think that would be awesome. If you're a kid, being strapped to a hood of a car is amazing, and it's an experience that not many of us can actually say that we've had. This one, quickly, last one from Zachary P., or whatever your name was. Alaska town, feline mare is the cat's pajamas. Talakini, or whatever the goddamn thing is, the mayor of a sleepy Alaska town is a feline fine. Basically, stupid cat.
Write in vote. Meow.
Oh, that was viewer news. Keep him coming.
Hang on, Owen.
Justice next time.
I don't know if you were saving it. The one from a Mr. Patrick Bustler. Shall we save that? Because I'd love to read that question out to you right now. It starts out, I have a question. I'm forward to you guys answering.
Oh. we'll save that till later.
Okay.
So, and this is my news story. I pick one that I'm going to talk about in depth, and one that just tickles me.
If I'm not mistaken, you painstakingly researched this many days before now, haven't you?
Yes, and this is the one that tickles me.
Okay.
It's called Unhappy Feet. Mass penguin deaths investigated by scientists.
Sorry, I got very upset to hear about their deaths.
More than 500 dead penguins have washed up on Brazilian beaches in the last week.
Sorry.
That just tickled me so.
How many?
500.
Oh, unhappy feet.
That just tickled me there, some dead penguins. Speaking of penguins, though, who is a penguin's favourite pop star?
Hang on. Feather, hop, swim, egg.
Seal.
Why would it be seal? Don't seals abuse penguins? I don't.
Hey, come on! Don't bring the show down.
All right. Oh yeah, no, don't bring the
penguins
show down. But let's read the viewer email about the man that straps his kids to the top of his car.
It's an adventure. So, my news topic for the week is a weapon of mass contraception.
Ooh.
That just makes you want to read more. Man with the world's largest penis sparks security scare at an airport after bulge is mistaken for suspect package. And he's white. Get this.
Whoa. I'm surprised it wasn't an average penis.
So, Jonah Falcon, what an awesome name, 41, aroused suspicion when the eagle-eyed guards from the Transport Security Administration at San Francisco International Airport spotted his bulge package. The man with the world's largest penis was subject to rigorous frisking by airport security staff. Admits fears he was trying to smuggle a weapon on board a flight. Johan aroused suspicion when eagle-eyed guards, blah, 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 we did that. The well-endowed New Yorker was thoroughly searched and even had a powder sprinkled on his pants to check for explosives after his, quote, very noticeable, end quote, manhood was mistaken for a biological threat. It is to you, ladies. Now, it doesn't actually... I don't think it actually says...
So if they threw powder on it, and he was just like, and blew a load. I mean, I don't know why.
This is a quote from him. Mr. Falcon told the Huffington Post, I had my stuff strapped to the left. I wasn't erect at the time. At the time. Suspicious. One of the guards asked if my pockets were empty. I said, yes, it's my dick. He gave me a pat down and made sure to go around my penis with his hands. They even got some powder on my pants, probably to test for explosives. I found it amusing. Oh, here we go. Mr. Falcon is considered to have the world's largest penis, although the Guinness Book of Records, World Records...
Right.
Why does it say it twice?
I don't know. I was about to ask you
Records.
if he was a self-titled world record holder.
Well, I think he is. His manhood, which was even featured in a documentary, measures 9 inches limp
Wow.
and 13.5 inches when erect.
That's what it would sound like if you were choking on a stick.
So, there we go. And if you actually have a look, Phil, there's a picture.
Well, no, you haven't been linking anything now. Why would I
There you
start
go.
on the old dong? Not doing it. I'll let Skype blink away.
So that's...
And that one
my
didn't
news
tickle
story.
you? So you're like, haha, let's move from dead penguins to huge New York meat steaks.
I like the New York sub.
Hey-yo.
I meant penis.
Owen, I think your news was full of the type of wordplay that I've come to expect from whatever news article, or where is that from?
This one's
The
from
Metro?
the mirror.co.uk.
The Mirror, yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard some things about their writing. Which doesn't mean I'm immune from being entertained by that. I would like for you to read some news that I've selected that I think you can't do without laughing. And if you laugh, well, we're going to cut a segment from the show.
The stakes have never been higher. Get it? Steaks, because it's Phil Eats.
I
Phil
know,
Eats
but I would
steaks.
never have a steak. I would never waste my time with steak here. No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not
Well,
yet.
it would be difficult to prepare at the right
Maybe
time
for episode
because
10.
we don't know what an hour means. That's our problem. All right. So
Okay, here we go.
this I'm
prepared.
going to warm you up with 2 headlines. Okay.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
I don't even think you're going to be able to get through the headlines without.
Well, here we go. This is for Phil Eats, so trust me.
Obviously.
Oh, he's actually you can't see this, listeners, but he's actually put it in the tiny URL so it doesn't give away the headline.
Well, you know how they are nowadays.
So congratulations, Phil. You've actually wisened up, and I've just clicked it.
Screw you.
Here we go. Suspect returned used enemas to Florida CVS. Man targeted in revolting product tampering.
That was it. Just the headline. Although, if you scroll down to the first viewer response...
What the hell?
Yeah, it's a fucked up story. For some reason.
Why would you return a used enema?
Why would they take it? I mean, I thought there were laws to certain things you buy, whether the package is open or not. We're just like, sorry.
It's like pregnancy tests.
Yeah.
You've pissed on it. I don't want it back.
You butt it, you buy it.
Well, that's just a shitty thing to do.
All
That's
right.
from Stacey Harrow Rush. And she works at Bingo Blizz. What an exciting life you have.
Let's jump right next to the
That was a fail.
the second headline.
This is going well so far.
This is just practice.
Mamma mia.
You always
Oh,
lose,
yeah.
Owen.
No, it's only been 3 episodes. Okay, here we go. Clicked the link. This is the one. Meet paedophile who mean well. Meet pedophiles who mean well. Sorry, I just thought it was one pedophile going from town to town. He gets around. The men behind virtuous pedophiles. What the fuck? What?
I don't. It's very disturbing. It's a group of people that say yes, they have. I think the last paragraph sums it up.
Good lord.
That they admit they're.
I don't think I want to give that website a plug anymore.
They admit they're
So-
pedophiles, but that they don't act on it. So a lot of good's gonna come from that. Yeah.
The men behind, not insert URL here, are attracted to children but devoted to denying their desires.
They're so pious. Let's
What the hell?
let's revere them.
I'm going to their website.
All right. Now here's the actual challenge. You have to read the whole article here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, that's the way it always goes.
No, I'm on the pedophile website.
Yeah, you might
just reading
you
the
might
quotes
want to get off of that.
Oh, trust me, I will. All right, here we go. This is good. I mean, that's don't take that out of context. I mean,
Too late.
this is good progress. This is good progress. Not this.
Editing.
No.
Take it all out. The part where
No,
Owen says he's
oh.
for pedophilia. Just
God
all right. Forget all that.
damn it.
Here's the actual challenge. Here's the challenge.
Okay, I have the link. I'm going to click it
Yeah.
now.
Now it's from the Smoking Gun, so they have a tendency to word things humorously. So
Okay. Notorious pervert suspected in Walmart toe suck. Why are you laughing?
you always say that to cover your laugh. Read every little bit there.
Cops. Man posed as TV show rep to trick teen victim. July 13th. A man posing as a representative of the America's Funniest Home Videos TV show tricked an 18-year-old, at least she was 18, I guess, Georgia woman into...
Way to find the silver lining in the first sentence. Good for you.
Well, he's not going around sucking 7-year-old toes, okay?
Yeah, good point.
So he tricked the 18-year-old Georgia woman into allowing him to suck her toe inside a Walmart in Georgia, surprisingly.
Police report.
Police report. According to a Columbia County Sheriff's Office report, the teen was shopping Tuesday evening when approached by the middle-aged suspect, who cops have identified as Joey Lephart, a 40-year-old registered sex offender whose rap sheet is littered with foot-related crimes. Does he, for irony, just escape on his hands?
No.
What was that?
That was him running
You
out
sound
of his
like
hands.
Zoidberg. Most recently, Lephart was arrested in February after approaching a female shopper at a Walmart in South Carolina and asking if he could kiss and smell her feet. Lephart is pictured in the mugshot at the right. Really, the only picture of a person?
It's not the writer. I don't think he'd do that.
After asking the teen if her toenails were painted, Lephart said, "I know this sounds crazy, but have you ever heard of America's Funniest Home Videos?" When the unemployed woman said, yes, she had heard of the show, the man replied that would be, the man relied that he would pay.
That's a typo on the site.
Oh, fucking news.
Smoking gun.
The man replied that he would pay for her purchases up to $100. He's not even a big spender.
Right.
So he's going to pay up to $100 if she agrees to cooperate with a prank.
Quote unquote.
The teen then reluctantly... She's not a teen, she's 18, she's an adult.
Hey, it
The
still
teen
ends
then-
in teen.
Nah.
She's old. Sorry.
The teen then reluctantly agreed to Lephart's request to take a picture of her foot. "I know this is crazy," Lephart then said, but can I kiss your foot?"
Do you think he did it like that, or do you think he was more like, "Oh, come here and give us a kiss"?
Cops reported that the victim agreed, under the impression that it was a TV prank.
Oh, yeah.
Lephart then guided the woman behind a clothing rack, saying, "Let's move over here so people don't think I'm crazy." After dropping to the floor and grabbing the woman's ankle, Lephart noted, "Don't worry, I don't bite." At that point, Lephart put the woman's big toe in his mouth and began sucking on it. The woman, investigators reported, immediately screams and at him to stop and leave. Lephart then stood up before running to the store. From the store, said, "Oh, it tasted so good."
I knew it. It's always at the end. Why would he just stand up? "Oh, it tasted so good." Sorry, there's one more line.
He just says that running out. "Oh, it tasted so good though." Cops have classified the July 10th incident as a misdemeanor simple battery involving hand, feet / teeth. What the?
I didn't realize there was such a specific.
Neither did I. Oh.
Feet, wonderful feet, taste mighty delicious. Well, Owen, you have failed once again. And, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure you'll try to trick me later. Maybe I'm hungry, maybe I'm not. We'll see. But if I had the soundboard, there'd be booing.
Yay.
If it makes you feel better, I'll let you bring up Master Debater now.
It's time for...
It's not. Sorry. Something has to be between, I'm sorry, news and Master Debater.
Oh.
Either, wasn't it the lateral thinking?
It's time for... How the fuck do I solve this? Lateral thinking. Excuse me. So this is the part of the show... Oh, damn it. Yeah, well, this is the part of the show where I pose a lateral thinking puzzle to Phil over there. Now, basically, lateral thinking is probably the most stupid thing people have come up with. I mean, we got Snooki, and then it's this. So...
I disagree. I think lateral thinking are, 1, good brain exercises, and 2, excellent ways to break the ice. As I've stated in the last episode, everything we're presenting to you here We're helping you expose yourself to other people. When you're at a party or something, think, I should expose myself, and use the tools we're giving to you here, such as lateral thinking. Plus, you can win prizes.
Exactly. So, a quick example of lateral thinking. Hey, Phil, a man drives down a motorway at 70 miles per hour.
It's his mother. Sorry.
He passes 3 cars going 80 miles per hour. Then he gets pulled over by a police officer and is given a ticket.
Yes. Why did he get the ticket, you ask?
Because he was driving on the wrong way.
Oh, I never would have thought that, because I would think he was driving too slow. And that challenged the way I thought.
So, for last week, Phil actually won, and
I'm sorry. For the record, I usually would try to think these through. That was just the demonstration.
Yes, of course. But Phil did actually win last time, and I'm going to give away a Minecraft code, so I'm going to quickly pick a winner now. For if you didn't know how to enter, all you had to do was email. So if you just sent an email...
That was it.
Then that was it. So, to all you idiots that didn't, because congratulations to... I got my eyes closed, and click, and that's taking me to... Lucas H. So congratulations to Lucas H. You have won a Minecraft code.
Sell it.
So you can place blocks and be like, yeah.
Well, I mean, I wasn't knocking Minecraft when I said that, but maybe he owns an account already.
No, tough shit. He can give the code to somebody else.
That's what I mean.
Doesn't matter.
Technically,
exactly.
I won it. It's mine. I gave it to him. Yay, Phil. Sorry.
So this week you're actually playing for Saints Row 3.
Oh God! Sorry, people. Pressure's on. I didn't get it the first 2 episodes. First episode. I got a little schizophrenic there. There was only 2 episodes previous to this. Your question, Owen?
Okay, so
sorry, we just thinking how to edit that.
No, so. To possibly, this all relies on Phil, so please do send hate mail to waveofabsurdity@hotmail.com. That's waveofabsurdity@hotmail.com.
I'm going to try.
In case Phil does get this wrong,
I'm going to try so hard, I swear. And I can't type.
Okay.
I have to play with myself while doing this so he can tell I'm not searching.
Yes, we're all legit here at Wave of Absurdity Industries. So, here we go. The telephone rang in the middle of the night, and the woman woke up. When she answered it, the caller hung up. The caller felt better. Why?
Well, the caller wanted to make sure that the person answering the phone was okay. Could you state that again? And I won't focus on anything else.
This is for Saints Row 3. Remember, a great game. That could be yours. Unless Phil sucks.
Come on.
The telephone rang in the middle of the night, and the woman woke up. When she answered it, the caller hung up. The caller felt better. Why?
So, when she answered it, the caller hung up. That, I don't know. That to me would indicate that either the person, I don't know, wanted to check up on his ex-wife or mother, but didn't really want to talk to her. The person answered, the caller hung up, thinking, all right, she picked up the phone, she's fine. Or the phone had something to do...
Tick tock.
Yes.
Tick tock.
What would
okay, Phil, I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
All right, let me think. What would a phone... Why would the caller be satisfied? Phone scam. No. The phone...
Okay.
Starts a Rube Goldberg contraption that... all right. No, I'm going with... It's just some shitty-ass kid making sure their parents okay. That's not right. That's not lateral.
Okay. You have chosen a shitty-ass kid making sure their parents are okay.
Just...
Owen, can you have the results, please? Yes. I can now confirm that Phil, for the lateral thinking question, you are so wrong!
Wait. Alright, I'm wrong. Forget it. But, does it have to do with the phone? The phone is... the phone has something to do with something bad, not like it's got poison on the earpiece.
So the answer is the woman was snoring. So the caller phoned her to stop it.
To wake her up.
Probably the most simple answer you could. Why did somebody phone you? To wake you up? Yes.
Well, obviously the question...
Yes, but you was being specific. You were saying phoned her up to check if they're okay. And if you was going that specific, well then you might as well have said to stop her snoring.
Well, yes, I see how you made the connection there, Owen.
So unfortunately, Saints Row 3 is locked away for now, but please do remember, send hate mail to waveofabsurdity@hotmail.com.
I hate everybody.
What do penguins sing on a birthday?
Happy birthday to you, Mr. President. I don't know what to do that.
Freeze, a jolly good fellow. Freeze, he's a jolly good fellow. Well, I said he's, but Freeze, a jolly good fellow. Freeze, a jolly good fellow. Oh, wait, no, you all died in Brazil.
Wait, I just came up with a penguin joke.
Oh, my goodness.
What did the penguin say when... No, I'll come back to that later. It's in my head. It has to...
What a hook. What a hook.
It is. I will have a joke by the end of this podcast.
And it's not your penis size.
Ayo! All right. That's up for debate, because I do believe there's an email that says, I have an average penis. What's that? I said debate.
So, the winner from the last Master Debater, which of course was for littering. Phil was pro-littering, I was, against littering, as you would expect. And Phil, do you have anything to say? Any complaints, whinging?
No. I think you debated poorly.
No, not about the debate, but about the viewer's response.
Oh, no. I was very happy with the amount of viewer response. I love that type of participation.
Okay. So, Owen, please pass me the results.
Phil, snag the results. All right. Give them,
Phil, come on, just
give them back to Owen.
Give them back. Owen accepts. Level up. Opens inventory. Scroll. Double click.
Reset.
Yup. God damn it, Phil.
A system error has occurred. You may wish to contact the product vendors.
So the winner of Master Debater for last week is... Can I have a drum roll, please?
You cannot.
Well, fuck you, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You said no sound effects. Why? Oh, I realize you like beating things, one of which is your table. You do your own drum roll then, sir, for I have discarded my soundboard. Sorry. Worst drum roll ever.
We got stuck.
Just disregard that. I am muting it as we speak.
The winner is... me.
Yeah. So...
With 33 to 23.
And how did you come up with those numbers, out of curiosity?
I looked at the YouTube comments. I looked at the thumbs. I attributed every vote accordingly. And I went to the fan page, attributed those votes. And of course I went to the email and attributed those votes.
Good. We'll worry about the debating now, and might I remind you that it's all about the debate, not about your personal feelings.
Here we go.
Yeah,
In comes
here we
the
go.
cry.
Well,
Cry
it's
more,
not-
Phil. Cry more, boo-hoo.
Here on Master Debater, Owen and I pick a topic, sometimes from the emails, sometimes just something absurd we thought of moments before. We get a specific amount of time, which Owen will remind me of, but I do have timers present, to present our case and then counterpoint a proper debate. So we would like you to vote, and we just had a big discussion about how to do that. So I'm going to tell you our topic today, and that, Owen, would be our drum rolls stupid. No, our topic is coasters. Are they worth it? Are they just pointless slabs, or do they really do anything? Well, Owen, I feel since I did the introduction there, you should bother clicking around the whole random number thingy. You can be odd. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I never tire of that. Ever.
Okay, so it's
And
random.org. I'm going to random.org right now. You may hear my mouse clicks. Click. Okay, so we're going to pick a number from 1 to 999. PC of 999. So,
Hey, you can't stack it that way.
fine. I'll put it as 9. Oh, I'll put that 69. No. You know what? I'll just put it as...
1 to 69.
No.
That sounds very appropriate.
I'm going to put it to 80. 1 to 80. So...
I am even.
Here we go.
I don't even know what I would pick.
Oh
if I
shit,
won.
my no script was on, so it didn't generate a number. Okay. Take 3. Okay, it's 9, so...
Yeah.
Hooray.
Well, you could have said that when you did 2 evens. Oh, my no script add-on. No. All right, let's think about this. Coasters. Do you have any experience with coasters, Owen?
Well, first I think it's appropriate that I assign us both now
All right, fine. Whatever, do your shit, man.
pro or con. So, Phil, I'm going to make you pro. You're pro coaster.
Oh, all right.
I don't think
Sorry.
I have been negative. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm going to be against coasters. So, you know,
All right.
hey. You know what? Also, I'm going to let you go first.
Yeah, I know you are, because we learned our lesson, which we won't talk about last time, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, we did. You hear this? This is our lesson, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I have a timer here, so no need for you to butt in.
I'm going to do it there, just to make sure.
All right. I'm starting my... What am I doing? 4?
You're doing 2 minutes.
I know, but... sorry, I meant 4
Oh, yeah, you're
as opposed to
4
against.
coasters, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
okay. And I'm starting now. Coasters. They're not just eye candy. They serve a valuable function. A lot of people have very expensive tables. Marble countertops, hardwood. Definitely things they meant to have laminated, things that would be damaged by excessive water usage on them. Coasters, specifically designed to combat that. Proper coasters that are made since like 2007, not by idiots, are made so that they actually have a lip that comes up, so the condensation that's coming from your drink doesn't spill out over the coaster, because what's the point of that? The other problem with coasters is adhesiveness. You pick your glass up, the coaster drops down, you're like, and it splatters moisture all over you. See, my tactic here is to take this away from Owen. See, that can easily be resolved. People that have coasters often don't know how to use them. I know it seems like a simple thing, but that's why a lot of people hate coasters. They don't use them right. you need to add a little bit of paper towel. If you don't have one of the special coasters with the lips that usually have that non-stick fabric anyway, not Teflon, I forget what it's called, just throw down a little piece of paper towel on top of that. Boom. You're showing your classiness and not staining the furniture of your house or the house you were a guest of. And I forget the and, but the important thing is you're not a shitball staining other people's stuff. I have 13 seconds left. Coasters are a small form of art. Coasters can be made out of many, many things and have many different designs. They're an excellent piece to have.
Time.
Yeah, I'll stay with that. Not like I could change it, but I'll stay with that.
Okay, I'm going to start my time now. Again,
Okay.
I'd like to do what my opponent didn't do, and thank you for inviting me to this debate tonight. I can see a lot of friendly faces out there. You rule, Howard, you rule. Thank you. Please, please. Please, keep it down. Keep it down.
We love you,
Howard, your baby's Howard. Okay, come on, ladies, please, relax. Okay, so really, to my fantastic opponents,
Sorry, plural? So go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, in response to my fantastic opponent's description as to why coasters are necessary, I say to you this. Who the fuck cares? Seriously. I mean, if you got a hot drink,
Boo,
shut your zoo noises. So if you inconsiderate. So, if you sit down, you're there, and you're thinking, oh God, there's no coaster. What do? You're not going to get back up because you've already reached maximum level of comfortness. All coasters do is take you away from your comfortness. They just make you paranoid. I've got a car and I don't get upset when people scratch my car or anything happens because it's a car. It goes from A to B. That's all it does. I don't care if it gets scratched up and whatnot. A table, it's there for things to be put on. Who cares if it gets scratches or there's a little bit of stain there? It's just a little table. It's doing its job. It's ridiculous. And let's not forget another use for a coaster. They could be used in family wars. Say your sister or your brother is annoying you. Pick up a coaster and fucking ninja star it at them. Brilliant fun. Throw it to the dog. Dogs love it. Keep them entertained for hours.
I'm sorry, that sounds very pro-coaster.
It's not pro because, you don't want to waste your time with using proper coasting technique. You just want to use my way, which is the fun way. I got no seconds left, so I'll clarify that later.
All right. Well, I'd like to say off the time that was terrible. And we're going to do another
2 minutes.
round of 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to address some of your points, Owen, if I may. Starting my timer now. There we go. Hey, all right. Well, number one, you said you're used to little stains. I know the point here is to debate, but that line in itself is worth 1,000 losses in my book. Okay. Yeah, and you might not care if there's little dings or scratches on your car or little dings and scratches on your table, but some of us appreciate that. And I don't even think that should even come into play. The common courtesy to not damage your fellow human's property. Let's say you're in a bar. They give you one of them shitty little coasters. The kind, they're just cardboard. They're usually convex. They don't do anything. It's just a promotional item. Sorry, I know it's a debate, but I need you to answer me. No. Oh, really? You don't know what I'm talking about? I'll move on to a different point then. You say that it takes away from the comfort. What, like you sat down like, I forgot a coaster. Well, fuck it. Fuck it. Too late now. Well, that's just the height of laziness. What if your doctor, who is operating on you, was just like, I forgot the scalpel. Fuck it, I'll just use this semi-blunt object over here.
That's a ridiculous analogy. Boo!
It is not a ridiculous analogy. Look, people, it's polite to care. It's polite that particularly if somebody offers you a coaster, that you use it. They're giving you a beverage. Show a little respect. Show a little class. Show a little dignity. It's not, oh, all right, if you're at a picnic table, nobody gives a shit, fine. But if you're given a coaster, use it. It's just like not using a tissue. And time.
Okay, I'm going to start my time.
Realizing you picked the losing side? What are you going to pull off your sleeve? Whoops. What are you going to pull from your sleeve?
I don't think I'm losing at all. I mean, you're just arguing for the proper use of... I should start my time, really.
Okay.
Go.
Started.
So I don't have any objections to coasters, like I said previously. I just have objections to how they're being used. You know, I'm laid back. I don't care about stupid little things like this. Coasters, in the proper use, just provoke stress because you're going to be worrying about any little stain and any little scratch that comes on. You're like, oh God, use a coaster, use a coaster, use a coaster. You know, laid back. The more you're laid back, the more you enjoy life, the more free you are. So coasters are making you clinically depressed is what I'm saying. Shush, shush, shush.
Shill for the medicine companies.
So, you know, again, back to the whole comfort thing. Yes, it may be lazy, but who the hell cares? You sat there, you're enjoying whatever you're doing, maybe watching the TV, you sat down and you're thinking, you know, does my level of comfort triumph a little stain? And if you can honestly say yes, it does triumph, then you are a free, loving human being. If you say no, then you're a tight, scrupulous little bitch and you go jump off a cliff. Okay, I don't care. Well, I guess this is very personal now. I don't care. I mean, if somebody says use a coaster, I will use it, but I'll use it begrudgingly, and I will make an effort to zip and then pop it somewhere where a coaster is not present, just in the hopes that I can sort of relax them, you know. I guess I got 30 seconds, so...
Yes, you do.
You know, again, I'm not...
Would you like a bigger shovel?
I don't mind coasters as a whole. I just don't like the way they're used as some sort of controlling device. I mean, it just makes people tight and it doesn't make them free. Like I said, use them as ninja stars. Throw them at your sister, brother. Throw them for the dog. You know, make fun out of tight, willful, destroying machines that are coasters. Down with the coasters! Viva la resistance!
And that would be time. As you can see, things get very tense on Master Debater. Even the slightest distraction can really throw off one of the debater's losing streaks.
I like to see you triumphing that bitch. 1 minute.
All right, I will start my minute. Click. There we go. Owen would have you believe that freedom equals no coasters, that there's some sort of lifestyle to be achieved by annoying other people and not accepting common courtesy to deny the rules.
That's
to
not
be
what he
pro-anarchy.
That's not what he said.
Owen is pro-anarchy.
That's not what he
What
said.
Owen is saying is that he wants chaos. Essentially, no coasters equals pro-chaos. Let's smoke in nurseries, right? Why not? That's what I'm getting from you. Your lack of use of coasters. I'm sorry. I know you use them begrudgingly. That you also spit on the floor and you try to get the condensation all over the place. You use them just because you don't want to be singled out. No, use them because you should.
Time. Whew, that was interesting. Okay, and I will start my response now. So, Phil brought up chaos. If chaos is being free and not worrying about the stupid materialistic things that we hold on to that mean nothing in life, we do not care on our deathbed if a little stain got on a table. If he means that chaos is just loving yourself and being free to the world, then yes, I want chaos, and I implore you, my fellow brother and sister, just stand up and fight this heinous, heinous crime of coasters. And don't just stop at coasters. fucking stop at the freaking willies. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I've got 20 seconds left. I'm just going to
Not
repeat
in
myself.
God's plan.
Fuck God, okay? Do you think God uses a coaster on us when he's freaking pouring his world flood to kill everybody? No, he's not using the coaster. He's just deck. Just live free, live coaster free, live happy, live less materialistic. Don't worry about materialistic things because you're not going to be able to bring them later on in life, so don't worry.
Time. This master debater brought to you by Guinness. Guinness. It's delicious. And we measure people's dicks.
So, we would now like your participation. Participation. Who won? You can vote in the YouTube comments or on my Facebook fan page, which will be hopefully linked in the description.
Yes, we would very much like you to chime in and let us know that you're not dirty whores and that you use coasters.
Hey, the debate stopped.
I'm sorry.
Carry on, my free spirits. Carry on.
Didn't mean to use leading words there in letting people know what is right.
And how lovely they are in being free human beings.
I have $10 to give away. But no, seriously, can I give a gift on Steam? Because, Owen, I got a little game to replace Would You Rather.
What?
That somehow still include Would You Rather.
What?
Yes. Can I give a thing away in Steam?
Well,
how does that work?
Should we actually
talk about that?
Well, announce what we would rather have? A hazmat or a SWAT come up?
Oh, yes. Yes, because there were some, comments more so on the Facebook that generally referred to farts in hazmats, which were interesting. Well, yes, I would be curious to hear, because I have an opinion, and I think it's different from yours. What would you rather, Owen, have the SWAT team pull up to your door, or the hazmat team?
I would rather have the SWAT team pull up.
I knew it.
Why?
Because a SWAT team means that, it's something legal, something possibly shooty is going on, but a hazmat team, that's like, well, I don't know what's going on. I could be breathing and dying. Forget it.
Well,
I'd rather take my chances.
I wasn't thinking of that, but, there could be some murder in your house, and that's why the SWAT are there. But let's say the SWAT are there and outside the house, and they're saying, "Oh, go out." I'd drag it out as long as I possibly could. I would drag what? I would drag it out. I wouldn't come out. I'd be like,
you mean make it like a siege situation?
Exactly. I don't know what I did, but I'd first start erasing my hard drives, even if I did nothing. That's exactly what I'm going to do first.
Just to be safe.
Exactly.
No, you start making weird demands that are plausible but still difficult. Be like, I want 13 bolts of blue cloth delivered by Napoleon seamstresses. There's something to keep them on their toes.
I would dress up my hamster in a little jihad outfit, and I'd have like a little bomb suit I'd strap to him and send him out in his little ball.
Oh.
Show them that I'm not fucking around here, okay? Next is a fish, okay? So, be warned.
Chew through my ball sack. Just a little Simpsons reference joke there for anybody that watches. So, Owen, that, obviously, Would You Rather. That's a little sample. Most of the people, like I said on Facebook, made gas jokes, which is fine.
That's smutty. Shame on you.
Yeah, they're deplorable people. So, what I have done here is we're going to have 4 questions, one of which you will answer. We're going to get you in the mindset. We're going to ask you, would you rather? You're going to talk about it. And then I'm going to read off 3 separate would you rather questions. And the listeners, they have to guess which one you would pick. Now, they don't have to put why, although it would be humorous to hear their reasons. And then, Owen, you would simply send me a file before the start of the next episode. I would have that information, and whoever gets them right And if they're more than one person, we'll just select random from the people that get the most right. Boom. You win. I'm still not sure how that works. $10 in some way on Steam. I can just buy somebody, right? $10 of Steamness.
I'm going to enter. How do they enter, Phil?
Well, all you have to do is answer which 3 you think you would do by mailing.
Yep.
I know where you're going.
Oh, you sneaky little devil, you.
By mailing mailing to Wave of Absurdity at hotmail.com. Wave of Absurdity. All one word. Just look at the title of the video you're watching. Take out the spaces. Add an @ symbol. Simple. Hotmail.com. All right. Let's just get it off. And Owen, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer it to the most honest and best of your ability to get people to understand your mindset before I ask you the next 3, okay?
No.
Would you rather have extremely fast growing eyebrows that make a complete circle around your face, or flat eyelashes that stick out 10 inches and cannot be trimmed?
Eyebrows.
Any particular reason? Any way you could help out the audience? Suss out your thinking here.
Next Star Wars film, I could be Chewbacca.
Okay. No help for people there. All right.
Everybody thought of that. Like, seriously.
Now, Owen, I would wish for you to remain as quiet as possible. All right. We have...
I'd pick that one.
Do you think Owen would rather be one of the 5 last survivors on Earth, aware of 4 other survivors, but not knowing where they were? Or do you think he'd rather be on a spaceship, on a journey that takes 15 years, but it's going to a planet that is known to be inhabited by aliens? However, his fellow astronaut is the woman assigned to him, and he absolutely fucking hates her. So, you'll have to listen to that again, because I'm not repeating it.
I'm still here.
Would he rather sing every word he speaks, or always speak in rhymes?
Oh, you used that one on me on a D&D stream.
Did I?
And then I believe you insulted me afterwards. Asshole.
All right. Disregard. If Owen was shrunk to the size of a thimble, would he pick to have to run across the playing area of a pinball machine during a game, or try to survive an air hockey table game up to 3 points, which is odd because that's a very stupid point to play?
No, it's not.
And finally, would Owen rather, starting now, grow 1/2 inch every year, or shrink 1/2 inch every year?
Where am I growing / shrinking?
In the entire body department. So, send in an email, pick which ones, send them in, and then find out next week, episode 4, if you won $10, possibly on Steam or directly through PayPal, whatever works. Hopefully through Steam. Hopefully Owen will take the time to explain how the hell that works.
Come on, Grandpa. Why am I in Grandpa's voice? Come on here, Phil. We got some dominoes to play.
I think he would look good with 10-inch eyelids. Sorry, eyelashes. 10-inch eyelids would be freaky. Oh, Lordy. So, what are we skipping before we go to viewer mail?
What do you mean, what are we skipping?
I don't know. What do you mean, what do we mean?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I seem to recall you failing a certain challenge. It's a shame. I have these deliciously and poorly named toast cheese crackers.
It's time for... I don't care what the hell I did. Put that in your fucking mouth, Phil.
All right. What I have here are Lance Fresh, toast cheese, not sure if it's a misspelling, and real peanut butter. Madagascar 3, delicious snack crackers.
Whoa, movie plug. That'd be irrelevant in 3 years.
Oh, it's not even a proper movie. Oh, no, there it is. Toast cheese. I'm going to put more than one in my mouth. I could probably put 3 in here. Wow. I have 3 crackers. So dry. I don't like these. They don't taste that good.
How much were they? Choke, choke, choke,
I'm not
choke.
swallowing the rest of it. I'm not. Yeah.
Patooey!
How much was it? I think it's $1 for a pack of 8.
You'll be eating the rest of them, I'm sure.
Tastes like cardboard. I might as well have had that Jewish bread again. This is a terrible idea.
And that was, I don't care if I lost, just put that in your fucking mouth, Phil.
Oh. Well, again, I gotta get stuff that doesn't... That's all. Stain the fingers, mustache, the mouth.
It's time for viewer mail. If you would like to read the 2 mail that you have selected, I'd be very interested.
Yeah, again, that's a mouthful. Absolute last segment. I hate reading right after eating.
That was a rhyme. What a crime. I've got a lime. What's the time?
All right, Owen.
I've got a hernia. Oh God, it hurts.
The first one I'd like to bring up is from Lucas Hare, who, I'd like to add, should be given special consideration because the subject of his email was riding the wave. How cool is that?
Surfing.
Yeah, no, you got the relation. Good on you, Owen. Hey, guys. I have a question I'm sure we've all been wondering about. Which one of you would win a nipple jousting competition? Now, we've all heard about Phil's majestic man mountains, the slut. But what about you, Owen? Are your gazongas up to the challenge? Erotically yours, Luke.
Wasn't he the one that won the Minecraft?
Was he?
I'm pretty sure it was.
How erotically ironic.
Are my nipples up to your godly nipple status? Well,
What do you think?
Considered that I made your nipples what they are today, I could damn well destroy you.
I hate to make the same joke twice, but you know what? He's right. Owen has helped me expose myself to many people.
Next question.
With of absurdity at hotmail.com.
Who's it from?
KJ Sergeant 6 900. I don't know if the question mark's supposed to be there. I don't think they usually allow that. He or she asks, I'm leaving high school soon, and I need to know, how do I survive at life? Owen, I'll let you tackle this one first.
You don't. You really don't. You're going to be in for a horrible time. People are going to judge you. They're going to stare at you. They're going to think you're weird. You're going to be outcasted. And then you're going to find some sort of nerdling little group. And then you're going to hang with them. And then you're going to realize, oh, God, it's 20 years have passed and I'm still with the same nerdlings. What the fuck am I doing with my life? And then you're not going to go anywhere. Next thing you know, you're 60 years old, sitting in your mum's basement with your underpants on, dying.
I was about to concur wholeheartedly. My advice, don't watch TV, don't watch sitcoms, don't watch these things that present an unrealistic way in which life happens and occurs.
Thank goodness we didn't do that here.
Yeah. We would never be able to strive to such quality in that form of entertainment. I wish I could say to this young lad or lass that take some time. Be free. Do what you can to find out who you are. No time for that. No. You're fucked. You can't waste any time fucking around. You like to read and play Frisbee in your spare time? Learn how to do them both together. Because you're going to need every ounce of your time to maintain competition in any sort of field that you're about to enter. Don't be afraid. You'll probably be able to support yourself. But think short term, my friend. Think short term. Oh, it's terrible.
And that was a very touching life moment from Phil there. I think
Owen just typed out on Skype, what's this? Tell him to masturbate? No, it's a silly joke.
Next question. This one. Are you done with your two, or are you doing another one?
Oh, all right. I didn't know if you were usurping or not.
Well, yeah, go ahead. If you want to go ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
next question.
I know which one you're focusing on. It's the one I brought up earlier from Patrick Bustler.
See, I'm trying to protect the names. I would say Patrick B.
Well, you know what? He signed it. It's like, thank you for reading, Patrick B. Lol. It's like saying Esquire or MD. He put LOL after his name. Such a weird sign. Is there some formal title that's an acronym of LOL that I don't know about? You're still trying to find the email, aren't you?
No, I thought you was going to read it.
No, I just...
Yeah,
well, all right.
I know what the question is.
Well, I'm talking about his sign-off. It's very peculiar. All right,
that.
Fine, whatever. Owen doesn't want to talk about it, people. Okay. It's going to be all erased anyway. I have a question I'm forward to you guys answering. If a hot woman wanted to rape you in the ass, but after that she would let you fuck her, would you let her do it? Also, just call me Papa G. Say Papa G if you can't pronounce it when you read my emails, because I will be sending one every episode. Smiley face. Thank you for reading, Patrick B. Lol. Owen.
Hello.
Would you let a hot chick rape you in the ass for the opportunity to have penis intercourse with her vagina?
Now, this is a very interesting predicament you have put me in, because this is going to be...
I'm not putting you in this.
Well, this could be for life. So,
That's a lot of sex.
No, this statement could be out there for life. So,
right.
You know, if I say, yes, maybe a year later somebody remembers me and like, hey, aren't you that guy that wanted to be fucked in the ass by a girl? No, you're taking that out of context. Seriously, no, it's not
like,
true.
no, here's the clip on my phone where you said it.
I can't deny with that logic. A hot girl, fuck me in the butt. How long is it lasting? Because obviously she's not going to jizz. I may do.
Without further information from Patrick, I'm going to tell you that however long it takes you to get off is as long as it would take her to feel whatever dominant pleasure.
Yeah, why not?
We can all use a spare 3 minutes.
Oh, you're so generous these days.
Yes. I would not. Well, I don't know. Not just because she was hot. I mean, I would do it for money, let her slam me in the ass, and then buy a couple whores that aren't so into ass play.
But you might find out you really like it.
It's possible, but I'm not experimental enough to find out willingly if I enjoy it.
Next thing you know, you're just there in your little studio doing autoerotic asphyxiation. You're there strangling yourself with a big dildo and just...
I'm glad you're having a good time with the little fantasy where I die with something stuck up my ass. Thanks, Owen. Way to end the podcast.
Next question.
It's all you.
Okay, the last question comes from Nate E. And he says, Hello, Owen. Hello, Phil. First off, great job on the podcast. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And I have a question that I would like to pose to you. Just a quick 10-second question. You can be any animal. You must be a herbivore. Which one would you like to be? Hope you answer, and I'm waiting for the next podcast. So, if you could be any herbivore, which one would you be? Past or present?
Oh, that was included? Past or present?
No, but...
No.
He said...
You want to broaden your options, do you, mate?
Well, he said, well, you know... I don't know what he said,
All right.
I forgot it.
I say we confine ourselves to today's existing creatures.
I say no.
Fine.
Because I already had one in mind.
Was it a brontosaurus?
What the hell's that?
A bronchiosaurus?
Which one's that?
I believe it's the long-necked tree eater. Brontosaurus. Brontosaurus. Because they're like big. Nothing fucks with them because they're so big. But I think they just eat leaves.
Oh.
No.
No.
Are you like, oh, well, look at you, Mr. Snooty Brontosaurus. I don't even know if it's Brontosaurus. Is it Bronto or Bronchio? Hang on.
I was going to go for the bigger version. That is the Argentinosaurus. It's bigger than a Brontosaurus.
So that's what it's boiled down to. The biggest of the herbivores.
Yes! Brilliant! I could just go around smushing little things. Amazing.
Well, you're not going to smush a brontosaurus.
Well, I could tip him over, that's for sure.
Sorry, what was the name of yours?
Argentinosaurus.
And that's not that's not synonymous with brontosaurus?
Oh no, they're from the same family, but the Argentinosaurus
Oh,
is...
great! So now in our little scenario, I gotta be your fucking relative? I can't wait till the fucking Ice Age.
You get to be the smaller relative as well. Bitch!
Can I play? No! Get your little neck ass out of here.
Well,
that didn't go on as long as I expected it to. It's like we were totally prepared to be vegetarian creatures from the days of yore.
and there we have it. Another podcast down.
I personally would like to thank everybody for emailing, and I wish that I had emailed you back personally. But I think we covered almost all...
You can still do that, you know.
Yeah, no, you messed up the mail.